Alright guys, so welcome back. As I said in the last video, I'm doing a lot of this for my own sake, so that whenever I go to rebuild this bottom end, I can remember where everything goes. I've done a few of these old two-strokes, but it's been a good while, so this might be a learning process for the both of us, but I'm going to get probably really in detail for my own sake in these videos. So I would try to make a bunch of little ones and put titles that are pretty accurate, so if you guys just need one section, hopefully you can get right to it. So I already pulled some stuff off, got the stator cover off, pulled the shifter off. Little tip, I'll put a mark, Sharpie mark on that and that shift shaft so I know exactly where that sits, but splines look good on that. Here's the head. If you can see, there's some slight pitting. I don't have the best camera, this is all with the iPhone, but it's got some slight pitting, but that should be good to go. This right here is the stator cover. Those are my head bolts or head nuts, but this is the stator cover, and this is grooved out from rubbing on a stator. And I don't know, this is a factory racing cover, so I don't know if this came off of this bike and this is a different stator, because I don't see any worn out, any rub marks on this to make me think that was the cover. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But for this flywheel or stator, whatever you want to call it, this tool right here is a flywheel puller. Got this from Rocky Mountain. Get a lot of stuff from them. This was like 10 or 12 bucks. Ordered it, came in the next day. All you do is screw it in. Let's see if I can get you guys closer. So you're gonna screw it in. You want as much threads in this as possible. Make sure that's backed almost all the way out, or you can even take it out. Make sure that is as far as you can go. Reverse threaded. This screw till you get tension. So now I do not have a wrench that fits that, and we are trying to do this as cheaply as possible. So that is a 17 mil on the end right there. I've got this old monkey wrench. So hopefully, crossing fingers, this pulls right off. You want to kind of try to keep as straight as possible on this. That was it. So this should slide right out. Looks pretty good to me. Got a bunch of grime in here. I always try to keep everything as clean as possible with what I've got. This whole case is gonna end up getting cleaned, so I'm not too terribly worried about it right now, but I hate dirty parts. Another thing you're gonna want to do is mark, hopefully this camera picks it up, but there is 3 bolts right there, there, and there that hold this backing plate on, and from the factory there should be marks. This one does not look like it, so I'm gonna make a little mark on a couple of these just so I know that I'm centering this thing back in the way it came out. Now those are 8 millimeters. It should slide out. Back, that looks pretty good. So now we've got the stator out. I'm gonna go ahead you've got 2 long bolts, 1 short bolt. The short bolt goes in the top left. Long bolt, top right, and then bottom. I try to do this as much as possible if they're not going to get in the way, so I can keep everything straight. Alright, that's out. This key right here looks pretty solid. We're going to flip this thing around.